Today, I decided to show you how you can make something special of a very simple piece of furniture. No details, curves, or moldings on this one. As always, I am starting with the base coat, which is a grey chalk paint, which I have mixed with the sawdust. With the plaster of Paris, I have added some rough texture to the corners to make them to stand out. As a decoupage, I am going to use the simple paper napkins to enhance my piece. First, I am tearing off the extra layers, leaving just one layer of the paper, and tearing the edges off, making them rough. To glue the napkin to the wood is quite easy. I am spreading a layer of the Mod Podge all over the napkin. And the surface of the cabinet. Gently spreading the napkin, gluing it to the surface. As the surface of my cabinet is quite rough, some parts of the napkins tear on the rough points, which is okay for the design I am trying to achieve here. After the napkin glued without any pockets of air underneath it, I am applying one more layer of the glue over it. Mod Podge is a special glue for decoupage, and when it is dry, it is transparent. After the decoupage is well dry, I am applying a coat of an old oak chalk paint, diluted with water. About 2 parts of paint to 1 part of water. Immediately after I have applied the paint, I am taking the excesses of it with a table paper cloth, revealing the decoupage. Spraying with more water helps to get the paint moving. In this project, I am using Sloan Chalk paint. Here is one side of the cabinet is almost finished, and I am going to show you how I have done it. To the top of the cabinet, I am applying a burgundy red and Barcelona orange, and more of an old oak to the middle to highlight it. After spraying it all with water, I am spreading the paint down with a rubber window cleaner. You can probably see here best why I am using the window cleaner. It blends the paint unevenly yet more naturally, and the paint catches on the high points I have created with a sawdust texture. I don't know yet what I'm going to do with this piece. I just decided to experiment and show you that not always you need to look at the furniture with a lot of details, neither to buy expensive transfers to apply on it. Taking off the paint with the paper here and there to keep the flowers peeking through. To the bottom and the sides of the doors, I'm applying the Sloan Chalk paint. Spraying it with water and spreading over with my favorite tool. Some more touches of color here and there. And while the paint is still half wet, I am sprinkling the surface with the baking soda. The excesses of it are easily brushed off with a dry brush. The baking soda penetrates the layers of the paint, giving the surface more depth. When I am happy with the result, I am letting the piece completely dry and covering with the clear wax. Then, with the black wax, I am ever so slightly dry brushing the high points of the texture. And to finish, I am lightly covering the surface with the antique gilding wax to give it some shine. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed the process. Let me know in the comments below if you think it is easy to use the napkin as a decoupage. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you again with my new fun project.